Okay guys, wanted to show you my sourdough starter because here soon we're going to be making pizza dough from crust. This is like a cup of flour and some water, enough to make it goopy. And it's starting to smell like sourdough. It usually takes about a week for the yeast to build up enough to be able to use it. This is the living room. I brought it in here for the lighting, so please excuse this stuff. Outside keeps finding its way back in. We brought whiteboards because we try to cut down on paper waste. We have math workbook right here. We already did a tree week, but this time we're going to go more in depth about what constitutes a tree and the trunk of a tree because that's really important. Of course, we're going to do a hike and lots of free play, and I have a craft planned as well. So that's going to be our day. Let's see if it actually goes that way. What did you find?
A grub.
A grub. Oh my goodness, we didn't even leave the house yet.
How about you go pick up this grub and send it to Scout and over and Cassie and another one. So can I bring this grub with us?
No, go ahead and put it down because this is his home.
Okay.
It's nice and warm outside, which means River is wearing her jacket. There's, I think, 4 or 5.
There was a 4.
There's one in the woods. There he is.
I'm the king of the mountain.
Okay. Whoa, you're going to do it yourself. We got to balance. I'm about to fall over.
Okay.
While we're going on our walk, I encourage the kids to be independent. And sometimes that means that they come out of my eyesight. But they know where they're at. And a big part of nature school is learning how to trust your children and to trust yourself.
What?
I stepped on that wobbly rock that you were talking about. So when you trust your children, they start proving to you that you can trust them. River's completely out of sight. And I know that she is doing exactly what she's supposed to be doing. Yeah, if you're looking at doing this style, it's going to be challenging to get to the point where you can trust your children. Oh, how sweet. Looks like it's sleeping.
Yes, but you can hold it.
She gave you a present.
You wanted to hold a granddaddy long leg, why?
Yup, he's climbing up your head.
And then Among Us, I was doing one of my tasks in O2, and after I was done with my task, an O2 sabotage came up.
I don't know, like O2 is an oxygen?
Yeah, oxygen is O2.
Yeah, that's true. We are also a gaming family, as you can see. But clearly, we are learning chemistry and gaming. How's it going, Cal? Good. And here, Callum is learning how to trust himself. He's developing his balance and his hand-eye coordination. And he's learning how to trust his body to do what he wants it to do. Just like you are trusting your body right now to be able to balance on that. Okay, that sounds like an awesome idea. Whoa, look at that! Good job! Now come on, let's go catch up to River. So these are the backpacks T-Mobile gave us to thank Daddy for working through the pandemic.
You unfold it like this.
Yes, very nice demonstration. These were like the perfect thing for us.
Especially for me because I'm lazy.
Yes, River is very, very lazy. I'm just teasing.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Another really important part of nature school is boredom. You don't underestimate boredom. That's where they get the most creative. We're reading Vincent van Gogh's Cat today. Vincent van Gogh's cat stepped out of a field of sunflowers. I think it's backwards.
It is. That one's a classic.
Yep. The end. Now we're doing math. I sent Callum off to collect some things to count. He's going to be doing the very basics of addition, and River is working on her workbook. We have dry erase boards, so we don't have to bring extra paper. Okay, let's lay them all out, and then we're going to count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 leaves. Awesome. So If I gave you 2 leaves right here, and then I decided to give you 1 more, how many leaves do you have?
1, 2, 3.
You have 3 leaves. But what if I took 2 leaves away from myself? So you had 3 and I took 2 away. How many do you have?
1.
At the Cotton Ball Festival, Annamella ate 9 pies. Then she ate 4 more.
Enid.
Enid ate 2 pies. How many pies did they eat together?
You want me to blow your mind? There is no definition of a tree. Lots of different plants, all by themselves, evolved into trees, and they all did it in different ways. Sometimes people count plants that can be used as lumber as trees. So sometimes they say only if it has wood can it be a tree. What makes the field a field?
There's no trees.
There's no trees. So what makes a forest a forest?
There's tons of trees.
Yeah, that's the only difference, really, is the trees. Now, not everybody grew up around trees. People grew up in fields and in deserts, and they found different ways to adapt to that. But trees were also important in spreading civilization because we traded. So that's one of the ways people ended up traveling all around the world, was in search of trees and other things like gold and jewels and things like that. Trees evolved the trunks as a way of beating out the competition and getting to the sunlight first. So everything else underneath them has to evolve with less sunlight than the trees.
Those are not.
I guess we're done with science. Oh, there's a millipede. Hello, little millipede. Okay, we are at the haunted tower. A vegan fly's eating my beef.
No, you know the dragonflies that have...
Oh, yeah. Okay. This is why we call it the haunted tower.
River found a cassette tape for Roy D. Mercer, How Big a Boy Are Ya? Volume 4. I will be YouTubing that later to see what that is. What? My T-Mobile package came in, so here it is. T-Mobile in crowd. Now you guys know where I work. You also know that I'm a top performer in the nation. Except this one's for regional, but whatever. And it was packed in there nicer, but I already opened it. We have a fanny pack. We have a t-shirt for Tiff. We have a hat. Entertainment $7.20. I mean $9.20. It was a $50 gift card so we can get some dinner, some buttons, and then the cocktail kit. We have these cool cups that are made of like a bronzy thingy, and then some Fizz It Up Club soda. And I don't know what's in here. We're gonna open that here in a second. Good things come to those who wait, right? Please refrain from opening this side of the box until the day of the show. You'll be glad you did. I want to open it now. But you say...
Don't open it.
Don't open it because they may give me something better if I open it at the show.
Where are we?
At the city of
No,
At
don't
the
say the place.
At the Civic Center. What are we doing here?
the vote.
Baby, why is it important to vote?
So we get a new president.
So we choose our president,
Yeah.
not necessarily a new one, right?
Yeah.
That just depends on who wins. Why is it important to choose our president?
So we can take down Trump.
Gosh darn, dude. No, I meant like in general. Trump, even if Trump wasn't president, why is it important to pick who leads us?
My watch me roll up.
We voted, right? No, be quiet. All right, so we're GPSing to a Subway because we just got done voting, and we passed one and said, the Subway is on your left. There were trees. So now it's saying we put in a different one. It's going to be on the right. So we're going to a different Subway, and we're pretty skeptic here because we don't see no dang Subway. I'm getting preemptively aggravated. But there it is.
There's a Subway.
There it is. Let's eat this Subway. So, what time is it? So it's 2:43 and it's nap time. Tiff thinks she's getting away without a prank today, but it's Pranktastic Monday! She's not getting away without a prank. We haven't come up with a prank yet, but we're still brainstorming. Right?
You took my remote.
Pranktastic Monday. Lame edition.
Is that a good one?
That's a good one. I also have an idea.
Well, they don't want me around while they do their Pranktastic Monday stuff, so I'm looking at the yarn. No clue what they're doing, but I'm having fun.
Are you all spooky? Yeah. You're spooky, right? So what's going to happen is when Mommy gets in, I'm going to say, hey, Mommy, look in the back seat. I think the kids want to say something to you. And then she's going to look, and you're going to jump at her and say, oh, and she's going to say, oh, me, oh, my, this is the best day I've ever had. God, she's so slow. Why is Mommy so slow?
Don't know.
Hey, Mommy. How was your trip?
I guess it's okay.
Okay.
I didn't get hit by any cars.
Okay, good. Hey, I think the kids want to say something to you. You should look in the back seat.
What is going on?
I got you. Now what do we say? Pranktastic Monday.
This Monday.
That was a good one.
Got you.
Yes, you got me. That's scary.
Does anyone know the words to this song? No?